Last 4 times these two teams have met, they've all been decided by 4 points or less. So Celtics have been comfortable in this matchup with the Warriors. Horford, Kyrie, and Tatum.
And keep in mind, no Klay Thompson.
And that's something to keep an eye on.
Steve Kerr talked about the ways that they're going to have to adjust their defense to accommodate Boogie Cousins.
Yeah, it's called 2-3 zone.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's another example
Nice.
there. Screen by Horford, he gets the switch there. And again, another nice pass as they are attacking. Again, that's a play against Cousins. They get a switch and a hard cut by Tatum there, Kevin.
So the rotations have to be different. You might see a little bit of zone, might see a little bit of tilt, might even see a lot of switching 1 through 5 on the perimeter. Guys,
That can stretch it a little bit more.
Draymond again quickly into the front court. Steph knocks down that triple.
Playing that way, too.
Tatum up top against Durant. They swing it around to Morris, back to Kyrie. Good defense there. That was a tough shot.
Exactly, because when he gets switched on the bigger player, he's crafty enough to still be effective.
And that's a welcome sight there for Golden State. Draymond knocking down the triple.
Yeah, he's not giving that up. Baines is going to be the one that will have to step in there and take that. And how about the open look?
coming down this home stretch going into the second half of the season. I mean, Golden State know exactly what it is. It's Steph Curry, it's Kevin Durant, AD. You got Klay Thompson.
They don't have a pecking order established. They're the second and third best players behind Kyrie right now.
Kyrie, speaking of, knocks down a very difficult triple.
That fact that the East is more competitive than what we saw last year, so the challenges with that has also impacted how we view the Celtics. See a competitive fight. I want to see us compete. I also want to see us get back to playing defense the way we were accustomed to playing, and that's what he was talking about in that timeout.
I was listening, but I was Cook on that wing wide open, able to knock down that triple off a good ball movement. And
I think Al Horford's got to become a little bit more selfish on the offensive end. Score, run forward. Beautiful play by Terry Rozier, not picking up his dribble, taking it right to the rack.
It's amazing to see how Coach Kerr, with his resume, he already recognizes that. As you see the three-pointer right there by Tatum, and he understands.
Looking very much like the team we thought they'd be all season here through the first 14 minutes. And Hayward continues to feel it. It's something about players only.
If he has the shot, he takes it. If it's a dribble drive and the guy is guarding him, he's taking it to the basket.
And that three right there ends a 12-0 run from the Celtics. Brown knocks down that triple off of the rotation on Tatum.
Teams this matchup particularly well against other teams, and that's exactly what you're seeing right now. Boston haven't been playing their best basketball, but they really match up well against them. Yeah. So when you're talking about the defensive effort, you're talking about the leadership, all that has to be there.
Come back, and so Terry Rozier is the funniest, and right now, Jaylen Brown's scary.
Kyrie in the first half being more of a facilitator. He'll pick and choose his spots, kind of like Steph right here on this shot. Of when he wants to score, but his ability
fell asleep a little bit and able to get that tip.
And kind of watching Durant get to the basket, Kyrie get to his sweet spot right about 15 feet.
Poor defensive transition there after a made great recognition by the Warriors to get Durant there.
Try to squeeze it through that tiny gap.
Tyson's giving them some solid minutes. Gordon Hayward continues to be electric. Put me on Front Street.
I did put you on Front Street right there.
What's wrong with it, man? This is a healthy snack. And Marcus Morris comes right back down and knocks down that triple.
The big lead, they still continue from a defensive perspective to stay locked in.
How about the pass there by Smart, but more importantly, the cut by Gordon Hayward.
The big lead, they still continue from a defensive perspective to stay locked in.
How about the pass there by Smart, but more importantly, the cut by Gordon Hayward. Really unable to knock that one down. And Smart delivers with a deuce there. foot on the line.
And another thing you think about not having a Klay
Oh, my
Thompson,
goodness.
and that was just wide open. Lack of communication on the back line by Golden State. Well, and then coming out in the third quarter, the first 4 or 5 minutes, they established the way the second half is going to take place. And right now,
Tough shot, doesn't get it to go. Kyrie with the offensive rebound, and Horford delivers with the triple. Doesn't get that one to go. Tatum, and then quickly, the Warriors coming on the attack. And McKinney gonna get the deuce there. A much needed basket for that young man. 12 on the shot clock. Morris, wide open look. Well, I tell you what, they are getting some really wide open looks offensively on the Celtics, Kevin.
man thought that was Klay in the
Yeah,
corner right there.
that's what I was
That is
thinking.
not Klay. Exactly.
Oh, how about Tatum
beautiful.
initiates the contact, takes the hit, still able to finish. Oh, how about that pass? Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
How about that defensive play? Smart, unable to get that triple to go. And Warriors getting out in transition for that easy one. And Kyrie right back at you.
If you're the
Committee in terms of who's going to be the other guy to step up, and one of the reasons why at times they've had some struggles here. And again, another lackluster performance defensively in terms of transition. Brad Stevens going to want to talk it over as Kyrie comes up short on that one, and another run out. I'll tell you what, that's about the 4th time. Mid-range, gets the friendly roll and able to knock that one down.
And those guys just stayed together. An excellent job by Nate McMillan.
That's what we call a pick six right there.
Yeah. Boy, you ain't lying.
Hayward read that one. And, you know, we talked about this Celtics team and what was wrong. I think tonight you see what it is. To me, the difference with the Celtics, I mean, the energy activity's been great, but it's been continues to struggle from outside. Can't get that one to go. And the Celtics.
Nice.
In rhythm there, Kyrie knocks down that triple. Warriors have missed their last 14 3-point attempts. They are continuing to feel it.
Just beautiful offense, man.
Man.
Yeah.
You're in that 5th position and not playing. You know what I mean? So
Agreed 100%.
it's all a mental game, mental mathematics at that point, if they can get there.
Cousins able to get that deuce. Hayward wanted the contact, doesn't get it, and the Warriors right back at it with another one of those turnovers.
Great defensive anticipation.
That switch, Cousins. I tell you, Jaylen Brown's done a really good job of cutting tonight, guys. Able to get that deuce. Not just
You shouldn't smile.
No,
if
hell no.
you down 40, you better not be smiling.
Yeah, you get killed. And tonight they're playing the right way. And I've often said, if you play the right way, where the ball moves.
Backs him down. Can't get it to go, but Tice keeps it alive. And Jaylen Brown knocks down that triple. Play gets it into the front court. Wanamaker. Gets it inside. Can't get it to fall. Gets his own rebound, and it just continues. You see that? This Warriors team trying to go to its 5th consecutive finals, and you got to go all the way back to. I think if they're going to end up with the best record, I just don't see a scenario where he doesn't. But again, James Harden has been pretty damn good as well. He's done a great job of defending to lead. Tice with a terrific block, and oh my goodness, he willed that one in. Usually able to get that one to go down.
Yabusele going up.
The Celtic fans who are still here are enjoying their moment. 33-point win. Steve Kerr and Brad Stevens, two of the best in the business.